The US President Joe Biden has announced a 100% tariff on Chinese-made electric vehicles as part of a package of measures designed to protect the US manufacturers from cheap imports. Did you know that China has sold more electric vehicles in 2022 than the rest of the world combined? This staggering fact has sent shockwaves through the global automotive industry, especially in America. But why is the US so worried about China's EV success? Well, the tariff wasn't increased on the vehicles from 25% to 100% on EVs, and that's it. Levies will rise from 7.5% to 25% on lithium batteries, from 25% to 50% on solar cells. To understand what's going on, look at some recent events. In 2022, China's EV sales hit 5.9 million sales, while the US managed to hit only 800,000 sales. Chinese brands like BYD, NIO, and Xpeng are gaining global attention with their competitive pricing and advanced features. The BYD Seal, for instance, offers Tesla-like performance at a fraction of the cost. China's EV dominance isn't just about cars, it's about a whole ecosystem. They control 75% of the world's battery production capacity and have built over 1.8 million public charging stations. This comprehensive approach has given China a significant lead in the EV race. But why is this success story keeping American auto executives up at night? The answer might surprise you. While China races ahead, America has been facing a crisis that hasn't been seen since the Great Recession. But this time, the threat isn't just about job losses, it's about the very future of American innovation and global economic power. The US auto industry, once the pride of Detroit and a symbol of American industrial might, now finds itself in a precarious position. Traditional giants like Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler have been hesitant to fully embrace the electric revolution, clinging to their profitable gas-guzzling SUVs and pickup trucks. But the wake-up call has finally come, and it's loud and clear. Major US automakers are now making significant moves to catch up. General Motors has announced a $35 billion investment in electric and autonomous vehicles through 2025. Ford is pumping $50 billion into EVs efforts by 2026. These massive investments show that American companies recognize the urgent need to pivot towards electric mobility. The potential economic impact on the US if China dominates the global EV market is staggering. The auto industry has long been a cornerstone of the American economy, providing millions of jobs and contributing significantly to GDP. If Chinese EVs become the new global standard, we could see massive job losses in the US auto sector and a shift in automotive manufacturing power from Detroit to cities like Shenzhen and Shanghai. But it's not just about cars. The EV revolution encompasses a whole ecosystem of technologies and industries. China's control of 75% of the world's battery production capacity gives it a massive advantage. The country that leads in EVs will also lead in battery technology, charging infrastructure, and potentially even new forms of mobility. This could result in a seismic shift in global economic power. American policymakers and industry leaders are now racing against time to prevent this scenario. Recent legislation like the Inflation Reduction Act aims to boost domestic EV production and reduce reliance on Chinese supply chains. But is it too little, too late? The real reason behind America's concern isn't just about maintaining its auto industry. It's about preserving its position as a global economic powerhouse and technology leader. The EV revolution isn't just hanging how we drive, it's reshaping entire industries and economies. If America loses this race, it could mark the beginning of a new era where China, not the US, sets the pace of global innovation and economic growth. The EV revolution isn't just a two-horse race. Europe, with its strict emissions regulations and innovative engineering, is determined to carve out its own path. But with Chinese EVs flooding the market and American brands playing catch-up, can European automakers find a winning formula? Europe's position in the global EV market is unique. While the continent boasts some of the world's most prestigious car brands, it's struggling to compete in the mass market EV segment. Luxury automakers like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Audi have made significant strides in producing high-end electric vehicles, but they're facing stiff competition from Tesla and emerging Chinese luxury brands. The real challenge for Europe lies in the affordable EV market. The European Union and individual countries are taking steps to boost domestic EV production and safeguard their markets. EU is also considering imposing tariffs on Chinese EVs, citing unfair competition due to state subsidies. But these protectionist measures come with their own risks. They could lead to higher EV prices for European consumers and potential retaliation from China, a crucial market for European luxury brands. It's a delicate balancing act that European policymakers must navigate carefully. European automakers are also facing stricter emissions regulations at home to phase out internal combustion engine vehicles by 2035, forcing companies to electrify their lineups. This regulatory pressure, while challenging, could give European brands an edge in developing clean technologies. To stay competitive, European automakers are forming strategic alliances and investing heavily in EV technology. Volkswagen, Europe's largest automaker, has committed billions to electric vehicle development and is partnering with Ford on EV platforms. So Europe's strategy to stay relevant in the EV market is different. It involves a delicate balance of innovation, protectionism, and collaboration. By focusing on their strengths in engineering and design, European brands are aiming to create EVs that stand out in a crowded market. At the same time, they are working to build a robust EV supply chain with Europe to reduce dependence on Asian suppliers. The transition to electric vehicles is more than just a shift in how we drive. It's a pivotal moment that could redefine global economic and technological leadership for decades to come. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the video. Please drop us a like down below and tell us who do you think that will win in this EV battle in the comments down below. Thank you.